Marquette, what do you think of long distance relationships? Well, let me give it to you real. Long distance relationships generally don't work. I generally recommend against them. Why is that? Well, finding someone you get along with is hard enough already. Just imagine the primary means through which human beings communicate and make up after conflict are removed when you have the long distance relationship. In fact, long distance relationships are so unnatural that you could literally be texting another guy and not know it, right? So here's the number one issue with long distance relationships. Trust. Trust. You have to deal with such higher trust issues when you have a long distance relationship because the woman is not there to become familiar with you. She's not there to see how you're living on a daily basis. And the female mind is a very curious mind. And even the smallest thing is going to cause her to become a researcher, an FBI agent. And finding is for the seekers. And if they're seekers, surely they'll find something that bothers them, right? Especially in the social media age. So it's guilty until proven innocent, right? And you're going to have to deal with so much more conflict when you have that long distance relationship. And here's what's worse. She secretly feels a little bit insecure because she knows she's not around to satisfy you physically. So she's assuming maybe you're getting a little bit of extra on the side, a little bit of French fries on the side of the sloppy Joe. Now, here's the thing. Whether you're faithful or not, she's still going to be suspicious of you, which means your relationship dynamic, instead of her being the coolness of your eyes, someone who brings you happiness, joy, support, relaxation, there's going to be a higher degree of conflict. So much more of your relationship interaction is going to be problem solving. So you're putting in so much more work to maintain the relationship, but not getting the fruits of a relationship. True comfort, just the ability to hang out and lay next to her, to watch television with her, for her to accompany you on your daily activities, for her to massage you, for her to gratify you sexually. And the real reason a lot of people are engaging in long distance relationships, let's be real, is because you met a chick on the internet. You met her on Tinder. You met her on Muslima.com. You met her on all these particular sites that are available for folks who are searching for love. But here's the thing. If you live in the United States, in a major city or near a major city, there are millions of women around you, literally. So you're taking the easy way out. And the fact is, the kind of female that you meet online, generally speaking, is less desirable because most attractive women are being approached on a regular basis. They can't even be at work without someone trying to approach them and make an introduction, ask for their contact information. So it's really those leftover women or those promiscuous women or those attention-needing women that are online. And when you really think about it, do you really want an online relationship? Because think about this. If you approach a woman in person, there's not a lot of guys who have the guts to do that. Anyone can send out a text message. Anyone can send a DM. So you're just one of those guys in your girl's DM, even if she's your girl. If she's remote, unless you're regularly wearing that ass out, yeah, that might not be your piece of pie. You might just be getting a slice out of the pie. Because let's be real, if you don't have genuine plans for you guys to cohabitate or live in the same locality sometime soon, the prospects of your relationship being successful are very low. And let me tell you something that's even worse about these long distance relationships. You meet a girl online. You spend months communicating with her. All this time invested into texting, video calls, all these conversations, all these conflicts you've dealt with. And you might not even ever meet up with her in person. You might run into a conflict and everything falls apart. And you never even meet up with her in person one time. So all of that heartache, all of that time invested is all a waste. I know it's easy to meet a woman online. I know sometimes you get lonely. So you take the simple way out because you can always pull out your phone and feel hope. These mobile apps, these dating apps, they're selling hope and ease. When life for men who want to achieve involves focus and hard work and consistency. It takes focus, hard work, and consistency to meet a woman in person and to display your value at that time and to be able to, grow things. but it's actually much easier and requires a lot less effort. I challenge you that it's easier to maintain 3 women who live nearby than to maintain 1 woman who lives remotely, especially if she's interested in you, because she's gonna want your time, your validation, and then she's gonna engage in you with arguments, and it's gonna be harder to make up because there's no make-up sex, it's a make-up text. How whack is that? And then let's be real here. Do you really think your girl's sitting on the other side of the country, not letting another guy fillet her mignon? You dig? I mean, come on, let's be real here. Gentlemen, what I'm telling you is that, yeah, it's possible a long distance relationship could work, but it's highly improbable. Do not waste your time with it. And if you must engage in a long distance relationship, make sure that you very quickly go to meet the girl in person, right? You've texted with her for 2 weeks. There's some level of engagement. It's intense. You know she's interested. Let her know, hey, I'm busy. I'm not about to text with you for 3 weeks or 4 weeks and then never meet up with you. Because the longer you spend texting and communicating remotely, the greater the opportunity to have a conflict which will destroy things, because you've yet to cement the bond. You haven't consummated the bond. You have not connected her to you. So it's easy for her to pull out because she's not giving you her body. She's not giving you any investment emotionally, financially. So it's easy to pull out. So I encourage you, if you must engage in a long distance relationship, which is generally doomed for failure, then you want to accelerate your ability to meet up with her in person to really cement that bond before you make further investment in time. Because let's be real here. If you're a real man, if you're following the teachings of Marquettism, you are on the road to greatness. And men on the road to greatness don't have time to break down on the side of the road, spending their time with a woman who is worth very little. It's slowing you down on the road to success. So if you're on the road to success, you need to let her know, hey, baby, you can be a speed bump or you can hop in this car and ride with me. But if you're going to hop in this car and ride with me, then, hey, we need to meet up so I can see if you're legit and worthy of sitting next to me in the back of the rolls. You dig? Gentlemen. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to tell you about this lovely shirt. I actually just got this in the mail, and I just went ahead and just took it out of the bag and put it straight on. I didn't even iron it. It's by a brand called Into the AM, which I really like their concept because it's about grinding and working hard into the AM. And if you know me, that's how I get down. I go to sleep late and I wake up early, hustling. I like this because the sleeves are a little bit longer than an average t-shirt. Because sometimes like those H&M t-shirts, you know, the sleeves cut off right here and they just start sticking up into your pits and getting real sweaty, which is disgusting. Nice color, nice feel. I just ordered a medium. I never wore their stuff before. I ordered a medium and it fits pretty good. So what I did was, because I like their concept and their brand, I asked them to set up a discount for the Sasson. So there's a link in the description. I think you get 10% off. And I really like their joggers. I'm going to floss on you guys with some of their joggers at a later date. But thank you for listening to this video, and I hope it serves you. If you have thoughts, questions, comments, please share them below. If you've been successful in a long-distance relationship, if you've had challenges in a long-distance relationship, we want to hear the story. Put it below in the comment section. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up because we're struggling with these YouTube algorithms. They're trying to suppress the pimping. As usual, we're going to end this right with the creed of the Sasson. Wherever you are, repeat after me with conviction. The creed of the Sasson. I am going to be who I truly am because I am remarkable. And I'm going to strive every moment to show the greatest part of who I am. Until next time.